I'm going to play a Hellkite Tyrant that comes in tapped.
When does he steal artifacts?
When he connects.
When he connects.
I am going to
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
No.
sack this
Mirage
treasure, and Mirage Mirror is going to be a copy of
Oh,
Hellkite.
no.
There we go. That's it.
That's the oh no.
Hello there, I'm Carlos, and this is Kingdoms, where all your nerdy dreams come true. Today is our special themed episode of New Capenna Commanders. All of our players chose legendary creatures from Streets of New Capenna and tried to make decks that best highlighted those commanders. There are 2 full games in this episode, so I hope you enjoy. I really can't say it enough how thankful we are for all of you and following us across the socials. We have 10,000 subscribers, over 1,000 followers on Twitch, and over 100 patrons. It really is such an exciting time to be a part of Kingdoms and a part of this community. To express our gratitude, we are going to have a celebration event on May 21st. We will have an all-day stream playing EDH, doing sweet giveaways, pies and faces, online games, and more. I hope to see you there. This is only the beginning of what we want to do here at Kingdoms, so like this video, subscribe, and consider becoming a part of the Kingdom by joining over on Patreon. You get access to our private Discord where we have monthly game days, deck help, and we are starting a budget EDH league very soon. Learn more at patreon.com/KingdomsTV. Lastly, when you buy singles online, you should first check out RLGS Game Grid. They have a great assortment of cards and accessories. Make sure you use our affiliate link and the code Kingdoms1 at checkout to get 10% off of your order. With that, let's find out what commanders our players chose today and the strategies they have to try and win.
I'm Bryce Maybe, and I'm going to be playing Ognis the Dragon's Lash. I'm at a Haste tribal build to get treasures, and hopefully I can get some big things out and do some crazy things in the game with mana and with all that treasure.
I'm playing Rigo, Streetwise Mentor. My name is Jason, and we're gonna see if the little guy can win. Streetwise Mentor protects all of the newsies and all the little one power guys, so we will see if we can topple all of these other giants around us.
Hello, I'm Jeff R. Today I'm playing Jetmir Nexus of Rebels. Jetmir gets bigger, or makes everything bigger the wider your board gets, so obviously I'm playing a lot of token spam. Hopefully I can dodge all the wraths. In short, untap, upkeep, kill you.
My name's Jeff O. I'm going to be playing Quesa, Augur of Agonies. It says whenever you draw a card, target opponent loses 1 life and I gain life. So I'm going to be looking to draw a lot of cards, hopefully to drain out my opponents and hopefully to gain a lot of life. But from now on, just be careful you don't take a bite of this quesadilla. Ready, set, Bryce, stop talking, roll.
8.
11.
6.
Bryce is going first.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a Blood Crypt untapped, lose 2 life, and then I will tap it to play a Goblin Guide, and then I will attack Jeffrey for 2. Jeffrey R.
Okay, Goblin Guide trigger. Ooh, it's a land.
Nice.
I'll take that.
And 2 damage.
And my beats.
And then I will pass turn.
Okay, draw for turn. Let's do the backside of Sajiri Shelter, Sajiri Glacier. Tapped. Pass the turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Windswept Heath. Goblin Guide.
Goblin Guide.
I'm going to move to clean up. I'm going to pitch Mountain. And then while turns are going, crack my Windswept. So go.
Gonna draw.
Oh, cool.
Play a generic and basic Morphic pool. I want to say thank you for being my opponents.
Anytime.
Untap, draw. I will go to combat, and I'm going to attack Jeffrey again for 2.
Okay. Ooh, top card is useless.
Play Riveteer's Outlook, so then I sacrifice it, and then I'm going to go get Forest.
And to play tapped.
Yep, and then I gain a life. Pass turn.
Draw a card. Let's play Forest. And then we're going to cast a Gilded Goose for green.
Yonk.
And an Esper Sentinel for white.
Rude.
Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep. I wonder what this card is. I am going to play an Iganjo, Seed of the Empire, and a nice pair of boots.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a Fetid Heath and say go, Bryce.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Okay, there's my food token. It's a cherry.
I'm going to play an Exotic Orchard. Black, green, red. I don't want to play Painful Truth. I'm going to draw 3, lose 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I will attack Jeffrey R again.
Dang.
Okay.
Did you pay 1 for sign or your spell?
No.
Oh, and I will draw. Okay, this is draw for turn. Play a Forest. We will attack Bryce because he's trying to make enemies for 1. So we'll play Sanctum Weaver and yep, Number of enchantments
Of any one color.
of any one color. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw my Sol Ring. I will play an overgrown farmland. I will tap Akanjo, Sol Ring. You may draw.
Thank you.
Perforos.
Ew.
Ooh.
Oh,
That is.
Okay, should have been attacking Jeff R.
No, don't worry about it. Pass turn.
That was not expected, but okay. My turn to draw. I'm just gonna play a Misty Rainforest and pass my turn. Go, Bryce.
draw. I will join you, Jeff, and I'll play a Misty Rainforest. I will crack it for a forest,
-1.
and then I'm going to play my commander.
So he's a 3/3 haste. Create a tapped treasure.
Yep,
When a haste creature
When-
attacks that.
yep, it's for each. Then I will go to combat, send
That's a lot. That's a
Goblin
lot.
Guide at Jason, and then my commander at Jeffrey R.
Trigger. It's an oblation.
And then I will get 2 artifacts
Into play tapped.
into play tapped. Then I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. I have 8 cards. Play a forest. Into a thought vessel.
That solves the Sentinel problem.
Into a cultivate. Search my library for 2 basic lands. So 1, 2, and then we will attack Bryce for 1. Pass turn.
Upkeep, draw. I wonder what this card is. I actually do. I'm going to start the fireworks with a Trostani Discordant.
All other creatures you control gets +1/+1.
We all take 4.
6.
6. Oh, they're 2 creatures.
Trostani makes 2 dudes. 3 Perforos triggers. Pass the turn.
Into your turn, I'm gonna sacrifice this for 1. I'm gonna go get a Watery Grave as soon as I can find it.
It came in tapped.
It did come in tapped. Okay, so my turn, I'm gonna go to untap though. Draw. Yeah, I'll play this, and I'm just gonna go Commander.
So it's whenever you draw a card,
Whenever I draw.
target opponent loses a
Yep.
life.
He gains a life. Draw. Sack 1 of the treasure. Tap 4 to play a Lightning Reaver. It's fear and haste. And whenever Lightning Reaver deals combat damage to a player, put a charge counter on it. And then at the end of your turn, Lightning Reaver deals damage equal to the number of charge counters on it to each opponent.
Cool. It's a really good card in that deck.
It is.
So Lightning Reaver's going to go at Jeff R. Goblin Guide's going to go at Jeff.
Is that a 3/4?
I have a 3/4.
That is a 3/4.
It's got a decent body.
I know. It's going to go at Jason. My commander's also going to go at Jason.
Okay, so Goblin Guide first.
Yep.
Spectral Sailor.
Oh, and then trigger off of my commander, I get 3.
Tapped.
I will take all of it.
Boop, boop, boop.
I will take my beats as well.
Then I'll sacrifice my untapped treasure, play a ignoble hierarch, and pass turn.
Draw a card. We were going to cast Rigo.
Has a shield counter.
So he
Whenever you
enters
attack a
with a shield,
player
yeah.
with a little guy, draw a card.
Yep. So we will attack. Let's hit Bryce for 1. So I'm going to draw a card when I attack. So we will do Plains. And we're going to take care of Oblation. 2 Perforos.
Can I draw 2 cards?
You do draw 2 cards.
Okay, and draw 2.
And pass turn.
Upkeep, draw Perforos.
That would be so sad.
That would be
the worst.
incredibly sad. Smothering Tithe?
Do you pay 1?
No.
Okay. I will draw a card.
Equip Trostani. Next time. Stomping Ground, go.
Upkeep. Draw, and I will trigger on my draw. I will gain a life.
Will you pay
and-
2?
No, you can make a treasure, but you also will lose a life for in return.
That is fair.
I will play a Bloodstained Mire. I'm actually going to crack it right away and lose 1 life. I'm going to go get it. There's my Godless Shrine. Wow, that took way too long. You played Smothering Tithe, and you'll see why in a second.
Ruh-roh.
Are you about to draw a million cards?
We'll start with this, and we will play a Blind Obedience.
Mine come in tapped anyway.
Yeah, well, it slows down his artifacts, though.
It slows down your haste creature.
You draw a card, by the way.
Oh,
Oh, it
thank
does
you.
slow down the hasty boys.
How many cards do you have in hand, Jason?
A lot.
Are you gonna? Oh,
8.
he's gonna windfall.
Are we about to wheel?
Yes.
Windfall!
In response to that, tap for blue and cast Spectral Sailor. I think that's good. Okay, so I have 7 cards now.
So we're gonna discard and draw 7.
I am going to make 21 tapped treasures.
Okay, so triggers. This has to fully resolve, right? Before Kozilek will trigger.
Yes.
So I gave him a lot of mana, and that's the reason why we need you to kill him now.
Now, if you're really bad llama.
However, I did draw 7 cards, and that means I get to gain 7 life, and you get to lose 7. I'm done.
Okay, untap.
Yeah.
Draw. I'm gonna play a luxury suite. Thanks for being opponents. These will be 3 red. and then I need 5 other. So we'll get rid of the treasure in this. I'm going to play Insurrection.
Whale. This is unfortunate.
It was a pleasure, gentlemen.
In response to that, do you pay 1?
Yes.
Okay. So this was tapped previously. So I'm actually going to tap this and sacrifice this for a white. And then Insurrection.
A lot.
So before we go to combat, I'm going to use my white mana on Source of Plowshares. Let's go ahead and hit Ognis. So you gain life equal to its power.
So then the Insurrection happens, so I get all creatures now.
Mm-hmm.
So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're going to draw 3 cards first.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to do 3 damage to you, Jason.
Okay. So I took 9 plus 3.
It's 12.
12.
And I'll take 1. You'll take 15. I'm going to put that back over there because I don't want to keep track of it anymore. It's going to go away.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lightning Reaver's going to trigger. And then I'll go to, so I don't have to discard, I will play a Jeweled Lotus.
Tapped.
And I'll need to discard 1. It'll be a mountain, and then this is going to trigger. You all lose 2.
From what?
I think we took
the 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Pass turn. You gave me 3 life from your thing.
I did not give you 3 life.
And then you gained 4 from the soldiers. So you gained 7 total.
Okay, draw for turn.
I have a feeling I just may have bit too much off.
Let's do this. Let's go ahead and attack you each for 1. Gonna draw 2 cards. So this is what we're doing. We're still attacking you guys. I drew cards. 1, 2. We're going to Ninjutsu, Thousand Face Shadow. When it enters the battlefield, from my hand, if it's attacking, create a token that's a copy of another target attacking creature. So I have another Esper Sentinel. And it is also tapped and attacking. So I will send these 2 at Bryce then.
And I'll take an additional 1.
Okay, we'll do Fabled Passage and Strict Proctor 2. So it has flying whenever a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability to trigger. Counter that ability unless its controller pays 2.
ETB tapped.
And yes, ETB tapped. I pass.
Okay, so untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to gain a life. Jason, let's strain you for 1. I'm going to play a Swamp. So I'm going to pay 4 for Smothering Tithe.
Do you pay 1 and 1?
I'll pay for 1, not both.
Okay.
So you have 1 floating.
The other one is actually for the Extort.
Okay. Lose a life.
You both lose life and I gain 2. Go, Bryce.
Draw.
Do you pay 2?
No. We'll play a mountain. These 2 for a red and a black. I'm going to play Terminate on your commander, Jeff.
Do you pay 1 and 1?
I do not pay for either one.
I draw 2.
Miscast it.
How much do I need to pay?
3.
Yeah, I'll pay 3.
That was an expensive terminate.
And the commander wasn't even pointed at him.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack Jeff. Trigger on Goblin Guide.
I'm gonna sack Fabled Passage in response to the attack. Fabled Passage puts this into play tapped and untapped. I guess I'll let it deal combat damage, that's fine. Okay, second main.
I'll pass turn.
Before you pass the, what's it called? We're gonna Endless Detour on your Reaver.
What does that do?
The owner of target spell, non-land permanent, or card in a graveyard puts it on the top or bottom of their library. So it's your choice.
Gonna go to the top.
And I do not take damage.
And
Okay.
the charge counters will reset too, is the other thing. So it'll be
Yeah,
less.
exactly. And then you're done?
Yep.
Okay.
Stupid blind obedience. It's a host card for me.
Draw for turn?
Pay 2?
Nah.
Okay. Treasure.
Forest for turn. Teferi's Ageless Insight.
There you go. Draw a lot of cards.
If I would draw a card, except the first one I draw on each of my draw steps, draw 2 instead. Welcoming Vampire. Enters the battlefield tapped. Ornithopter. Enters the battlefield tapped. Okay, so we're going to draw 2 cards off of Welcoming Vampire.
Strict Proctor. It is symmetric.
Oh, yes, that is true. I'm going to tax myself those cards. That's fine. Okay, so attack. We're going to go 1 at Jeff, 1 at Bryce. I'm going to draw 4 cards.
Yep. And you're going to pay for it?
1, 2, 3,
Yep. You're going to
4.
pay 8.
You draw 2 and then 2.
I wasn't going to pay anyway.
Jeff, because you had 1, you got 5. Because you already had 1 on the battlefield.
Thank you.
Let's do Sylvan Safekeeper. Sack creature, target creature I control gets Shroud. Till end of turn.
Tapped.
Oh yes, tapped. Let's do this as well. We're going to tap for blue, Triton Shorestalker, Spectral Sailor. Pass turn.
Draw. Thank you for being my 2 opponents. Sea Clouds. 2 from here. Go down to 3. Replay my commander. I'll use one of the treasures to extort. Play a Soul Ring.
Do you pay your 1 and 1?
No.
Okay.
Do you pay for Smothering Tithe?
I do not. But in response to those triggers, so before you get the treasures, Path to Exile on your commander.
Did you draw that?
Nope.
In response to Path to Exile, red and black. Want to play Rakdos Charm, choosing the bottom. Each creature deals 1 damage to its controller.
Okay, so you just killed me.
Yep. Death by Rakdos Charm.
So mine's still on the stack then. Okay.
Yep. So you don't have Soul Ring yet. You don't have treasures yet.
Okay.
Okay, so I am dead.
Your stuff fizzles. You live.
I get 2
Comes in.
treasures.
He gets 2
He's
treasures.
gone.
The trigger was still on the stack.
Yeah,
The
that's
trigger
like a-
still saw him draw. That was fun.
Price is going down.
Play a Mind Stone and I will extort again. Yeah, I'm actually getting in there, so you can go, Bryce.
Untap. Upkeep.
Are you
Draw.
going to pay 2?
Pay 2 green. Play a Farseek. Oh, it's into the battlefield tapped. That changes what I'm doing then.
Just get your Triumph.
Yep, getting the try.
What's the name?
That's the Riveters
Ziatora.
Ziatora's
training gun.
Proving Ground.
There you go.
I'll play Cabal Coffers. I'm going to tap 3 for Captain Lannery Storm. Comes in tapped. Red. Colorless. Then tap red and green here. And play this Satyr Lady. Pass turn.
I will draw. Oh, and I draw. I will gain a life. You'll lose a life.
This is an uphill battle that you needed me in, Bryce.
Play a land, which is an island.
I'm okay. I eliminated 2 players.
Fair.
Yep, that's understandable.
I will play a command sphere and extort. I'll play Teferi's Aegis Insight and extort.
What does it do?
If I draw a card, except for the first card I draw in each of my draw step, draw 2 cards instead. So I will pass and say go.
Draw.
Do you pay 2?
I think right now I do. I sack this and I tap for 3. No, I need a green.
Just take it off the Lotus.
Lotus will do all of it when you're the
My
one with the
commander.
secret tech.
I'm going to attack you with all 3. All 3 of these are 2/2s.
All 3 of those?
And they're all haste.
Yeah, so I'll get 4 actually that are tapped because it's a double trigger off of Captain Lannery Storm.
Yep, I want to Captain Lannery Storm attacks.
I think Gallia triggers too, yeah?
And when Gallia attacks with 3 or more creatures, you may discard a card and draw 2 cards.
Do you want to draw 2 cards, Bryce?
It's a May, right?
It is
Yes,
a May.
It is a May.
May. I will not.
And it's just 6 damage, right?
Goblin Guide trigger.
Goblin Guide trigger. It's Bernie.
What card is that?
It's Bernie. He wants me to feed fish.
Oh, okay.
So you take 6.
I'll just take 6.
Okay, pass turn.
Andy, your turn. Tap this for 1, then sacrifice it to draw 2 cards. And then we'll use the 1 floating from that to tap this to sacrifice this to draw 2 cards.
So that's 4.
Yeah, and then we'll do 4 for me and 4 less for you. Okay, my turn now. Going to untap.
Just need my Amulet of Vigor.
That would work with your treasures,
Draw
yeah?
for my
What?
turn.
That would work with your treasures, yeah?
And
So when anything comes in taps,
Bryce, you're going
it
to
It
lose 1
untaps.
for my draw.
Nice.
I will play a land for turn, pay 4 for Well of Lost Dreams. So we'll cast this, and then we'll extort for 1. And then with the gain life thing on the stack, though, we will then draw 4 times. I'll draw 2 cards each time, though. So I'll draw 8 cards total. So drain you for 8.
So what is that? That's
Mr.
Remora.
Remora.
Just making sure.
Because I can trigger like next turn now, and I'd rather
Right.
just set myself up to hold.
Right.
It's 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tap this for black and sacrifice 2 treasures to go down to 3. And I'm gonna play Sickening Dreams and extort it. So I will gain a life and you will lose a life, and then I will proceed to, as a part of the cast though, I will discard my hand.
Okay, and then you draw that many.
No, that deals the X damage to each creature and each player.
So how many damage is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11.
So it takes me down to 1, and then you just
Yeah,
need to
but with
draw.
the extort on the stack though, because that's part of the cast though, so that's what I'm discarding. The extort's on the cast though, so that's triggered. So I've gained life. So I'm going to sacrifice 2 more times to draw 4 more.
So it's going to do 4 and then the 11.
Game.
Yep, and then we're there.
That targeted life loss is brutal, and I have a feeling that Quesa is going to become a staple in the command zone. For Game 2, Jeff O's starting hand includes Cephid Coliseum, Hollowed Fountain, An Offer You Can't Refuse, Blind Obedience, Negate, Talisman of Hierarchy, and Frantic Search. Bryce's starting hand includes Bajuka Bog, Highland Forest, Mana Confluence, Soul Ring, Knight's Whisper, Sign in Blood, and Bloodbraid Elf. Jason's starting hand includes the Plains, Spara's Headquarters, Artificer's Assistant, Skycrier, Dusk, and Solitude. Jeff R's starting hand includes a Savannah, Sakura Tribe Elder, Talisman of Unity, Eternal Witness, Smothering Tithe, Triumph of the Hordes, and Shamanic Revelation. All right, let's check out Game 2.
All right, I'm going to draw for my turn. I will play a Hollow Fountain tapped and say go.
I thought you didn't play tap lands.
It's my first turn. I don't need to play it right now. I have the option, Bryce. It's about having the option.
Untap a big draw. Highland Forest, tapped, pass turn.
Okay, draw for turn. Spara's Headquarters tapped, pass turn.
Conceding doesn't make for good content.
But Savannah does.
Oh,
Say go.
Draw, island, build. So we're going to play a Talisman of Hierarchy. We'll say go, Bryce.
Draw. Mana Confluence. Mana Confluence, Pain of Life, Soul Ring, tap the Highland Forest and the Soul Ring to play Lightning Phoenix, and then I will attack Jeffrey O.
Okay.
Yep, pass turn.
draw for turn. We'll go Plains, and then we're gonna cast Sky Crier. Flying lifelink 1/1. It's a bird citizen. Pay 3 and a white. You and target opponent each draw a card. Who wants to be friends?
I like drawing cards.
We're brokers.
I
Okay,
like
pass.
buddy.
Okay. Well, it's not a land.
That helps get you there.
Oh, yep. There you go.
That gets you there.
Pass.
Destroy all artifacts.
Don't you dare.
I'll play Godless
it's not
Shrine
in
into
deck,
play
but that'd be hilarious.
Untapped. Commander! Go, Bryce.
Draw. Mana Confluence 4 black. Play Night Whisper. 1 floating from Soul Ring still. Play Ancient Tomb. Tap for red. 2 colorless. Do 2 more damage. Play Jessica's Will. So I guess I get 6 mana. Use 4 of it to play my commander. So I have 1 colorless and 2 red.
2 red.
Play Mirage Mirror with those 3. Then I'll go to combat. This one's going to go at Jeffrey R, and this one's going to go at Jeffrey O. And then I will get 2 treasures tapped. Last turn.
Draw. We're gonna tap and sack this. We're gonna get Temple Garden untapped, and then I probably shuffled my commander into the deck. Cast Rigo from my library. So we'll cast him. Shield counter. Bryce for 1. I'll draw a card.
Lifelink.
Gain a life. Pass turn.
Untap draw. I'm going to play Sakura Tribe Elder. And Farseek. Go grab a Triumph. I take a pain for the green. So go.
Draw. Bryce loses a life. I gain a life. I'm going to play a Cephalid Coliseum. I'm going to take 1 damage from the Talisman. I'm going to play the Johnny's Pridemate.
That'll get big quickly.
Yeah, I'm going to play Frantic Search. So it's me to draw 2 cards, gain 2 life.
I lose 2.
You lose 2. Put 2 counters onto Johnny's Pridemate. And then I have to discard 2 cards. 2, I'm going to discard a Mind Stone offer you can't refuse. I'm going to tap these 3 lands. Tap these 2. Play a Blind Obedience.
Gross.
Go, Bryce.
Draw. I'm going to sack the 2 treasure. So there's 2 red. Take 2 from Ancient Tomb into 7 to play Molten Primordial. When Molten Primordial enters the battlefield, for each opponent, gain control of up to 1 target creature that player controls until end of turn. Untap those creatures, they gain haste until end of turn. So I'm going to get that, and the Johnny then. That is better.
Sack the Steve, grab a mountain.
2 flying are going to come at Jeff O. 4/4 is also going to go right back at him.
That's fair.
This is going to come at Jeffrey R for 3.
Uh-huh.
And then your commander's going to attack you, Jason.
Okay.
Then I will get 4 treasures. And then I will go to end step and you guys get your creatures back.
Bryce is great at making friends at this table.
I spread the damage evenly.
Oh, I took the
and
most.
I'm at the lowest life total.
I-
Bryce, I also spread my damage last game.
That is true. You're done?
Yes.
Okay.
Second main phase, can I just play something?
Sure, if it's 1 mana.
Yeah, it's just a tap land and I'm going to exile your graveyard, Jeff.
Draw
Yeah.
for turn.
Your belief of doing everything on second main is just so weird to me.
I need to do it on the first.
So that you remembered to do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this will go at Jeff O for 1 flying.
Okay.
Lifelink. Draw a card. Welcoming Vampire tapped.
Got a little buddy for him.
I do. Artificer's Assistant tapped. Draw a card. Pass.
Draw. All right, we're all friends, right? Smothering Tithe
That's
Yes.
actually good because Jeff's right after you.
and Esper Sentinel.
Ooh.
I'll pass turn.
I will upkeep, and I will draw and not pay 2. I want to tell you that. I'll play a Sunken Ruin. Oh, sorry. When I drew, I gain a life, and Jeff R will drain you for 1. All right, I'm going to play a Tristix File, and then I will also extort for 1.
Isn't that the one that if you have 13, you win?
Yes,
Yep.
it is. I'm done for the turn. I'm good.
Draw.
Will you pay 2?
Nope. 2 colorless red and 3 treasures to going down to 1. I'm going to play a Hellkite Tyrant that comes in tapped.
When does he steal artifacts?
When he connects.
When he connects.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to...
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
No.
I'm going to sack this
Mirage
treasure, and Mirage Mirror is going to be a copy of...
Oh, no.
There we go. That's it.
That's the oh no.
And Jeffrey R. Hellkite Tyrant's coming into you.
Oh, and you get my Esper Sentinel too.
This is going to go at Jeff O, and this is going to go at Jason, and this is also going to go at Jeff R.
I'm just taking the 2 then.
This
That's
is going
9
at Jeff.
total.
So responses. Jason.
So I'm going to actually block, though, your 6/4, and he's going to lose his shield counter.
How many treasures did you get from your commander? 1, 2,
I get 3.
So
Then
you'll have 5 treasures at the end of the sequence.
Yeah, and then all your artifacts.
Sadly.
And if you have 20 or more artifacts, you win.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
I'm going to pass turn.
Draw for turn. We're going to go
Spend my treasure before
1
Bryce
at
can take it.
Jeff O, 1 at Bryce. You don't have anything untapped, right?
No, I'll lose 1. Okay, I'll take 3.
I'll take 1, and you draw.
Draw
2.
2 cards.
And you get 2 treasures, right?
Paying for any of it?
Nope. Broker's Hideout. Okay, so I got a Plains off of Broker's Hideout. Tapped.
Did you gain your life?
No, because why is there a single life gain on that? Then I will play Propaganda instead.
Esper Sentinel.
Yep, Esper Sentinel.
Esper Sentinel does trigger, though.
I
Yes, it
will
does.
Pay 1. And then I discard to hand size.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to sacrifice my Cephalid Coliseum to draw 3. Not paying.
Port Town. Discard.
In response, I'm going to tap to have Mirage Mirror become a copy of Smothering Tithe. So then I will get 3 more treasures.
Clever.
I gain 3, and this will get 3 more.
Who you putting the 3 at?
You, Bryce. That's the end of his turn, so you're good to go.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Alrighty, let's
Yeah,
go.
so the 8.
Ewit, bring back Steve, play the Steve, and then cultivate, pay the 1. Search for 2 basics, 1 tapped, 1 untapped. I want red and green. Play forest for turn and pass.
I will untap, upkeep. I will draw. Bryce lose 1.
Will you pay 2?
No. Gain 1 more left. All right, I'm going to play Bloodthirsty Aerialist.
Oh boy.
I'm going to extort, though, when I cast it, though. So bump up to 5, and I gain 3.
Oh, did you take me down 1?
Yeah, we ticked you down.
I think Bryce is going to win. I'm going to attack him for 11.
We'll go down to 6.
Yeah, I'll be up. Go.
Untap, draw.
You gonna pay 2?
Yeah, with your Soul Ring.
That's rude.
That is serious
rude.
salt in the wound. Serious salt in the wound.
But you can get another artifact with your Hellkite.
2 red, lose 1 of these. I want to play Bloodbraid Elf, Cascade, 3.
Ooh.
There you go.
Oh.
Reckless Fireweaver.
Something
Whenever
threat
an
assessment.
artifact enters the battlefield under your control, Reckless Fireweaver deals 1 damage to each opponent. Gonna tap this for colorless, sacrifice 1 treasure, and play Magda.
Tapped.
But you can still sacrifice the 5, right?
I'm gonna sacrifice the 5 to go get a dragon. AKA, I'm going for broke.
Go for broke.
Go for broke.
Goldspan Dragon.
Is it when it enters, or?
No, when it attacks or becomes the target of a spell.
So now your 1 treasure taps for 2 mana.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, he can just Mirage Mirror it.
Ooh.
Oh.
This is why we can't have nice things, Bryce.
Moldering Marsh tapped, so I remember to play land. Sack this for 2 to turn this into a Goldspan. Whenever Goldspan attacks or becomes the target of the team, I get a treasure token. So
Oh, 8 treasure. That's right, because then you have it for.
And
the
Ognis
spray.
is going to give him another one.
yeah,
2 is
No,
the
everything will come in play tap, by the way.
2 is the cat
Yep.
car.
I'm just going to swing everything.
But no.
Jeff O, and these 3 at Jeff R. And then trigger, so I create 6, and then you guys take 6.
Oh, yeah. That's brutal.
Where's the 6 truck?
Because
no,
the
5.
Goldspan.
5.
Okay.
Goldspan creates
5.
1 too.
Yes.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one I forgot is not haste.
It never
He
has.
is correct.
It doesn't have
It's
haste.
5.
Oh, okay, you're right.
5.
Sorry, thank you.
He corrected. My
You're
bad
right.
math.
He's
Thank you. Thank you.
That's where I was confused.
Yeah, I'll block my 2 on the ground.
Oh, you're going to take that, so you only take 2 in the air.
I'm gonna throw this at the Hellkite Tyrant. So you
Then
don't steal my stuff.
after blocks, sack my Steve.
You don't have any artifacts I can take.
Go grab a...
Yes, I do have my talisman over here.
Oh,
He's got a talisman.
I was like, I think I'm pretty sure I have it.
I thought it was a land because you put
Yeah,
it down there.
It's understandable.
I think I just want a plains.
And then you take 4 from the copy of Goldspan. And I'm getting ready to die. I'm going to tap these 2, losing 1 from Mana Confluence.
And Ewit dies.
Place Sign in Blood, targeting myself.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's doing that.
Take 2.
Pass turn. I welcome my fate.
Draw for turn.
Pay 2.
Nope. Reliquary Tower.
That solves that problem.
Very timely. We're going to go 3 at Bryce. You don't have flying, right?
No, I just had to lose my flyer to Bryce.
And 3 at Jeff O. So I'm going to draw 2 cards first.
Treasure tax.
Nope.
Damage.
Yep. Damage.
I'm going to tap Palm Ancient 2-minute response, lose 2 first.
Okay. And I gain 1 off of lifelink. And then we're going to cast Dusk. Destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater.
An Esper Sentinel. Pay 1. Or draw. Or I draw.
Yeah, I'll pay 1.
I actually have a creature still. I'm so happy.
And it's a WinCon creature too.
Pass.
Untap. I have mana. Can I do anything with it? 4 treasures and a talisman. Mirari's Wake.
That seems pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Float a green. Asusa. Shamanic Revelation.
There's
I'll
the
draw
draw.
2 cards.
There's the draws.
Still have green floating. Let's go Witty Roast Master. 3/2 Alliance whenever, or 3/2 Alliance Impact Tremors. Pass turn.
I will untap. I will draw.
Smothering Tithe, pay 2.
Yeah, we're gonna pay 2. It's pretty good right there, and say go.
Okay, draw for turn.
Smothering Tithe, pay 2.
Yes, I'll pay the 2.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast 3 visits and pay the 1.
2.
Oh, it's a 2/2.
It's a 2/2.
Then I cannot pay the 2. Draw a card. It's a normal forest. 3 at Jeff R, 1 at Jeff O.
Triggers for draws.
Yep, triggers for draws.
2, so you have to pay.
2 Tithe triggers.
Nah.
1, 2, 3. Yep. Take my beats.
Get a life for lifelink. So we'll play a forest. Dot vessel. Pass turn.
Untap. So much land. 1, 2. Triumph of the Hordes.
There you go.
An offer you can't refuse. Counter target non-creature spell.
What else
For
does it
2
do?
treasures. You get 2
Then
treasures.
you create 2 treasures.
Okay, we'll play out Jetmir. I control 3 more creatures. My creatures have +1/+0 and vigilance. Witty Roast Master trigger, 1 damage each. Sentinel at Jeff. Asusa and Roast Master at Jason.
Paying the props.
Paying for it.
So how much is that?
3, 8 total.
I'm going to do Infernal Grasp on the Sentinel, and I won't pay for the tax, by the way, so you'll get to draw.
All right.
However, I am paying the Extort, so you both will lose life, and I'll gain 2 life.
Okay, so you net even. Okay.
We are going to evoke Solitude, exiling Halo Fountain. We're going to exile this
Yep. I gain life equal to its.
power.
Okay.
'Cause
Jetmir
that
still
and
saw it.
Jetmir. Okay, so then I take
3. Okay, and finally, for my last trick. Sack my 2 untapped treasures. I have 2 treasures left. Savannah for Incandescent Aria. 3 damage to each non-token creature. I'll kill the Asusa as well. Jetmir stays alive.
Rigo will go into the command zone
Okay.
and not in my deck.
Alright, I will let my mana fall and say go.
Draw and pay 2.
Okay.
And I'll say go, Jason, go.
Okay, draw for turn.
Will you pay 2?
Yes. Imprisoned in the Moon.
That works.
And pass turn.
And step. My card is Worldly Tutor. Responses?
I'm going to negate and Extort.
I will untap then. And
then-
yep, pass turn.
Yeah, I'm not paying this time. I'm so close now. Talisman of Progress.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
You're progressing.
My commander's almost back online, guys. Go, Jason.
Okay. You're not going to extort.
Oh, yeah, let me extort. That's a good card. Oh, I didn't think about that.
Okay, you draw for turn.
Smothering Tithe.
Don't pay for it. It's not worth it. He has mana for days.
That's
it's not
true.
It's not his underlying problems.
Seaside Citadel. Glen. Voice of Calm.
He's a small boy that draws cards.
White, green, and 2 others.
There you go.
Yep.
Tapped.
And tapped. Fast turn.
End step. Cabaret Charm. Make tokens.
How many?
2.
What kind, citizens?
Green and white citizens. Untap. On upkeep, draw. Growing rights of Itlamok.
Seems pretty good.
ETB. Look at the top 4 and take a creature. I whiffed.
Ouch.
Unfortunately.
The fact that he was like studying, I was like, I don't think it's there.
Yeah.
It's
Good-
not there.
Good call.
That's what you call a swing and a miss.
Send 4 at.
So 4 at me.
Yep, 4 at you.
Perfect.
And say go.
Draw.
Smothering Tithe.
Very good card from another place. No, you can have all the treasures you want right now.
Thank you. Thank you, citizen.
I'm going to play my commander, so I have blockers for days. Go.
Okay. Oh, did you pay 4 for
I did.
draw for turn? I didn't pay, by the way. Okay, well, let's get attacks first. Jeff O for 1 and Jeff R for 2. And I will draw upon attack.
Smothering Tithe.
Nope. And then damage. Yep. And then draw for Glen.
Tithe.
Nope. Okay. Cold-Eyed Selkie.
Island Walk. Draw that many cards.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Cry.
On your draw step, Cyclonic Rift. Overload. Jetmir doesn't go back because he has a land.
He is a land. Response Psych Rift.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
All of his treasures are gone on his draw step.
Soul Ring. Talisman. Mirari's Weak. Green, green. Gray, gray. Growing Rights. Floater green.
So it's reveal a creature.
Yes. And let's reveal the big one.
Nice.
Okay. Avenger goes to my hand. White for Adeline. It is a 1/4. And then the green floating, of course. I'll pass.
Hey, my turn. Untap, draw. Arcane Signet. Talisman of Progress. Blind Obedience.
That's fair.
Nice.
Go.
Draw for turn. Cephalid Face Taker. So it's a 1/4. Cephalid Rogue can't be blocked at the beginning of combat on my turn, and we have this become a copy of another target creature until end of turn, except it is a 1/4 and as this creature can't be blocked. So we're going to attack you for 1 with Skulk,
Uh-huh.
and we're going to attack you with 1, 2, 3.
I take my skull.
And then I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Adeline still triggers, by the way.
Where's the human creature token going?
The human creature token will have to go to Jeff if it's tapped and attacking.
Oh, for each opponent. So
For each opponent, there's 2.
Yeah, there's 2. I'm blocking the one coming at me.
Okay.
I'm not blocking them coming at me. Draw off it, by the way.
So damage happens, and I draw 1, and I draw 1.
Right.
You could draw off of my next turn, though.
So you took 1, 2, 3, 4. And you took the 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Aura Shards. Sylvan Safekeeper will destroy Mirari's Wake.
Uh-huh. What is birds hitting?
Let's get Soul Ring. Looter Ilkor will destroy the Itlamok.
Yep.
Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah, we're just gonna go Avengers Zendikar. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, tapped.
Your Imprisoned in the Moon is a land. 9.
It is 9. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Adeline at Jason.
Okay.
And a human at both of you. Okay.
So what is she now?
10, 11, 12, 13. Alrighty. And pass turn. I think I die on the crackback.
I think so.
All right, I'm going to play Talisman of Progress and Extort.
Alright.
Can
top,
you extort?
Top deck farewell.
1,
Let's
2.
go.
Oh, I can extort, can't I? Yes.
Done?
Oh, yeah, the Aura Shard. I'm all right. Oh, the Aura Shard.
The Aura Shards. Draw for turn. Okay, so we're gonna go 1 here, 1, 1, 1. So 4 there, and I'm gonna pay for 2.
Oh, I block one of them.
You can't block these 3.
I'll just block the ugly human.
Okay. Aura Shards will trigger with the 2 humans, right?
Yep.
So we'll get Blind Obedience and Talisman. Rigo's gonna trigger, so I'm gonna draw 1 for each of you getting attacked. And then damage. So you're gonna take 2, you're gonna take 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
When I connect, I will stack it, so I'll draw these cards first, and then I will loot after that. Discard a Simic Skillgate and play the Forest. Caryatid destroying Arcane Signet. Blue for Spectral Sailor. We're gonna blow up that one. Coiling Oracle. We'll take out your other talisman. Enters the battlefield, reveal the top card, goes into my hand.
Hello, Jace.
Hello, Jace. And pass.
Everything's a forest. Oh, hey, my plant's got a token, or got a counter. Quartzwood Crasher, because I can. Whenever one or more creatures with trample hits a player, I make an XX green dinosaur beast creature token with trample, where X is the amount of damage done to that player. And roll out my Smothering Tithe. Pass.
This is the best card ever.
Would you like to pay 2?
I'm going to play Quesadilla. That's my turn. Go, Jason.
So at the end of turn, I'm going to draw a card.
Will you pay 2?
Nope. Upkeep.
Do you have a way to just win this?
Draw for turn. Death by 1,000 cuts. Slitherblade for propaganda.
Yeah, there it goes.
Beginning of combat, Cephalid Face Taker will become your commander. Attack phase. Skulk at Jeff.
Yeah.
Shadow there.
Yep, because I'm closest to
That
dead.
there. That there. These are humans.
I'll draw 4 cards.
Okay, so unblockable, shadow, flying.
Okay.
I think the rest I can keep back. Triggers. Draw a card for each one of these.
Mm-hmm.
You get treasures, that's fine.
I don't expect to live.
I gain 2, and then damage. So you take 2, and you take 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then I draw 1, 2, and then I will loot afterwards.
Each one has a trigger.
Correct. And all of them are going to go to Jeff, R.
Yep, that kills me.
Discard that for looting. You'll take 1, and I gain 3, and then you take 1.
Yep, I got 2 man.
And then second main phase. So let's Beast Within your commander. 1, 2, Strict Proctor. Scalding Tarn. And pass turn.
Tap. Upkeep. Draw. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to pay 2, and I'm going to play Tolarian Winds. I'm going to discard my hand.
Okay.
It's 3 cards. So I get draw 1, 2, 3. And then I will pay 3, and I will flash back Echo of Aeons.
In response to that, crack Scalding Tarn.
Okay. Shuffle your graveyard into your library, and draw in your hand, and draw 7.
But I don't want to do that.
I'm good for my turn.
So we're going to draw 2 cards. Draw.
Just attack. It's okay.
Dusk. Destroy all the creatures with power 3 or greater. Attack with everything. So we're going to draw a card on attack. So hit you for 14. Draw 1, 3, and then loot. Discard a land. Pass turn. On your upkeep, we're going to destroy one of your lands. Beast Within. Let's get rid of Godless Shrine.
That's a good call.
And Summoning Sickness Beast.
I'll play a Plains Return. I want you to play some creatures and hopefully give me some life, and at the same time destroy it. Actually, in fairness, he has to pay 2, by the way. The Proctor.
Oh,
You have
yeah.
to pay 2 to trigger the Aura Shards now.
Oh, true.
Yep.
But you also have to pay 2 to trigger the authority.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. Man, that's brutal. I think right there we just say go.
Okay.
Swing with everything.
Yes. On attacks.
Settle.
Yep.
Settle.
Notion Thief.
Wash away.
We're good. It's fine. I was just...
Got there.
Literally but 1,000 cards.
The Little Men win. Cue Newsies song right now. Go.
If ever I've seen a deck go wide without tokens, it's this Rigo deck. That was pretty impressive. But if you decide to build a Rigo deck, you should really consider having a lot of pump spells to really end out the game. Otherwise, it really is just 1,000 cuts to death. Well, what do you think of Streets of New Capenna? I'd love to hear maybe your favorite cards, favorite commanders, and anything else that you think about the set down in the comments. As I said before, if you're enjoying our videos, we'd love to hear it by commenting down below, liking this video, subscribing if you haven't already, and you can also take it a step further by becoming a patron. We have over 100 patrons now. We're really building a cool community where we get to play together each month. We have Looking for Game channels. We're going to start a budget league very soon. We have deck tech help, just a lot over there, and it's only $2 a month, and you get full access to that. So we'd love to see you there. With that, a special thank you to our Samurai patrons, Chris Crowley, David Siraj, Dr. Birdseed, Jason Gardner, Jon McManus, Jordan Ritchie, Morton Christensen, Revolution Gaming, and Worthy Glover. You are all the pillars of Kingdoms. Well, thanks so much for watching, and keep it nerdy.